All right, today I'm going to try something different. Not everybody wants a PCP. Not everybody needs a PCP. So we're going to look at this Vapor Max from Crosman. It says up to 1100 feet per second with alloy pellets. I'm not going to test any alloy pellets. Most people are not going to use these. I haven't opened this yet. And it's only got one little ding right here from the delivery. I'm not going to do an official unboxing, so I'll be back when I get it open. It doesn't look like it's damaged, but the pump handle was open. Comes with a owner's manual and 2 magazines. All right, unboxing is over. All right, I actually had to look at the manual to see what the maximum number of pumps was, and showing minimum of 2 pumps. So we'll start off with 2 pumps. What did they say for 10 meter? What did that say? I saw it, didn't read it. Okay, 10 meter, 4 to 6 pumps. I want the velocities. So at this point, I am just going to, I want to do probably 2, 3, 5, and maybe 10, because I want to see what the maximum velocity is. Just going to get one of these magazines out. It did say to cock it before you pump it. Now, I'm not going to clean it. I'm not going to do anything, but I am going to put a drop or 2 of 3-in-1 oil. You can use Pel gun oil if it makes you happier. I personally like to use the 3-in-1 oil, any non-detergent oil. So I'm going to put a couple of drops of oil in there, and then I'm going to dry fire it a time or 2 just to clear everything out. Cock it first, then pump. If you don't cock it first, there's enough hammer spring, or enough hammer tension, obviously, that it won't pump. Yep. See if it'll, without cocking it. Yeah, I hear it blowing out the barrel. All right. Let me load the magazine. I'm going to use JTS Dead Center 8.7 grain. Normally I'd be using a Crosman 7.9, and today I'm going to be using the 8.4. It's what was on top. So this magazine is a pretty easy load. Put a pellet in, turn it, put a pellet in, turn it, and it does have a shot counter on it. That's kind of nice. My thinking on this, for somebody that's doing pest control and you don't necessarily want to spend the money for a PCP, you don't necessarily want to spend the money for a pump, and you're just doing occasional pest control or maybe light duty hunting, then I'm thinking that a multi-pump, if you can get enough power out of it, and for urban pest control, I've said this a couple of times, but I prefer 177 for urban pest control. The pellets shed their energy pretty quickly, and in my opinion, that's what you want in a neighborhood. Now, the longest I can shoot here is 30 yards. I don't remember if I pumped this after I cocked it. Nope, apparently I did not. All right, so we're going to put the magazine in. Looks like this is pretty easy. Yep, and the counter shows right on the edge. Again, my preference for urban pest control, 177, just because it does shed its energy so quickly. But I think inside of 30 yards, I think this is fine. And I'm not going to go into personal issues with my eyesight. I can't see iron sights if I hit the target, that's great. I may or may not. I'm just interested in the velocity at this point. So wherever it hits is wherever it hits. And there's somebody walking down the street, so we're gonna wait just a minute. I'll be back. It's what happens in an urban environment. Now, I am gonna put a scope on this and see what it groups like. Again, today, just velocity. If I hit the target, I do, and if I don't, I don't. But I do have a camera just in case I hit the target. I can't see the target. I know about where the target is. I can't see the red on the target. But let's just go for it anyway. That was 2 pumps, 454. So honestly, that's not bad for 2 pumps. And I'm just going to shoot a few pumps at each pump level just to check it for consistency. And I have no idea if I hit the target. I heard it kind of sounded like I hit it, but I may just hit the backstop. I don't know. It did not advance. Okay. Might not have had the magazine inserted all the way. That advanced it. Okay, let's see what we do this time. .462. Didn't advance that time. That did. Maybe I'm not pulling it back far enough. All right, one more shot at 2 pumps. .460. So we're pretty consistent for a new gun, I think. Let's go. I think I'm just going to jump up to 5 pumps. I don't want this video to drag on forever. And I don't think you do either. It advanced that time, so I don't think I had the magazine all the way in. And if anybody's interested, I'll do a broader pump series when I put a scope on it. It does have a red side on the front, which I can see that. I just can't see the target. 670 with 5 pumps. It advanced again, so I think I didn't have the magazine all the way in. .69.9. All right. That's pretty consistent. .671. So liking that a lot. Let's see what we do with 10 pumps. Got a little bark to it with 10 pumps. 826 with an 8 grain pellet. .826.0. See what this one does. .810.8. I don't know what that noise is. The noise was distressing me. I have no idea how many pumps I put in here. So let's dump this one. And let's take the last shot. See if we still have that weird noise. We do indeed have that strange noise, which it was not doing earlier. So let's see what we get here. .772. It sounds like it's dumping air back out at the end of the stroke. Okay, it was an intake stroke. Oh, I didn't cock it. I hear the intake stroke. There was another intake. You heard that, I'm thinking. It's dumping air for some reason. All right, well, yeah, it's dumping a little more air on each stroke. May just be because it's new, I don't know, but you're seeing it because this is what happened. I will put a scope on here. I'll probably shoot this a little bit. I'll dump a little more oil in it and pump it a little more. See if it's just not broke in, but this is what it's doing, so you're gonna get to see it. And if you wanna see how it turns out, every shot at 10 pumps was a little lower, but it's dumping air, so anyway, I'm a little disappointed in that. I don't know if this is a defective gun or it just needs to be broke in. I'll run 100 or so pellets through it, put a scope on it, and in the next video, we'll see if it fixes itself or if I have to send it back. I appreciate everybody that stuck around for this. I'm gonna throw a video up over here. YouTube's gonna throw one down here. I'll catch you in one of those or catch you down the road.